Good afternoon, everyone. This is Sarah Chochi, your Honey MIM, mentor in the making. We are at the last leg of our 2021 and 2022 Honey journey. We are all excitedly running for our target and incentive, I believe so. So our topic is how to communicate with your potential prospect. So actually, our topic is based on how to grow your business effectively through daily communication. Our first point is based on how to communicate with your potential prospect. I have break this into two, and the first one is your live communication or your one-on-one communication with your potential prospect. In a way, you need to find a way to know who they are, either by their profession or any other relevant point portrayed at that moment, remember? So in a way, it will help you to be easy to start the conversation. For an example, if you have branded yourself, either the prospect approach you by compliment, admiring, it can be admiring your honey scent, or maybe a compliment based on your handbag, your pen, your journal, or earrings. It can be anything, only if you are branded. So normally we believe that conversation arises from how branded you are with your honey items. So you need to know your target when we are on this topic. Remember, or normally, or most of the time, do not expect such talking to arise from people that knows you in person, honestly. So here your target are strangers most of the time. So remember, it won't be easy to close off the deal on the spot with the prospect. I mean, the time, it will be limited. So that's how we say, make sure you get their contact details, save them so you can escalate your chat in order to bring them on board. So please do not forget to pay attention on it. So, okay, now we will move on how to communicate with your potential prospect on social media, my favorite one. And yeah, here, honestly speaking, remember, you need to find a way on increasing your contact details on social media. That's why I believe it's a continuation, especially on relationships that you have built from live or one-on-one. Remember, I said in your mind, make sure that you don't think of people that you know in person that much, especially on live or one-on-one daily communication. Those communication are arising from strangers. So now to social media, this one, it's a continuation, and we are referring to everyone here, those that you know in person, those that are strangers, and all sorts. So it is so broad, and even if you are a shy person, take note that here you can excel on social media one. So yeah, be realistic. Please do not oversell the opportunity. Please stop overselling the opportunity. Take note, the energy you possess when sharing your business, you get it back twice more. Make sure you are confident at all the time, please. And now sharing the lifestyle you want to attract. For each content you're taking out, try to be strategic on that one. For an example, if you want to attract a hardworking single mom that needs a little bit of extra income, so if you want to create content for them. So if you want to attract an unemployed graduate, know what to say to get their attention. So you always need to have ways to find their attention, so that you need to be specific on which one is my target based on this content. So that's how I say, look at the lifestyle you want to attract certain content. And then now, do not be afraid, honeys, to share your transformation. Do not be afraid. And always remember, when you are out and down, honeys, no one cares about your stories. That one you need to know until you win. So you don't share your struggle when you're currently going through it. Make sure you win, and so you can come back to show others to say, I have been there and now I am here. Please do not mistake it to bragging. Many people grow so much from other people's car, so it attracts a lot of people, and it also part of being realistic, because if people can see that this is who you've been and this is where you are, then now provide value to your audience, educational, entertaining, or an inspiration. Please make sure that all the time you create value to your audience. Make sure you give people valuable reason to visit your hall daily on social media. Avoid taking only honey 24/7, 365 days. It gets to bore so many people. So sometimes share something educational, inspiration, or even if it's entertaining. So now Honeys, this one, you need to be consistent. You can do all these things, but if you are not consistent, your effort will be scattered and you're not going to see results. So honeys, all the time, note that your potential prospects sometimes follow you to see how long and if it is real. So if you share honey today, then next week it's something else. They tend to lose interest. They don't believe in you, or they don't even believe in whatever opportunity you bring on the table. It doesn't matter how realistic or how genuine the opportunity is. But for the fact that today you'll be talking about this and tomorrow you're talking about something else, and then it becomes something else. So now, all the time, please make sure that you remain consistent, because to your audience or to your potential prospects that are following you, if you are changing, it's like to them you start looking as if like you are just not sure and you are just gambling. It starts to look at something like it is no longer a business. It's like it's gambling. So avoid this, especially if you are sold in network marketing as a person and you believe so much in it and you believe it will definitely change your life and life of those you brought in as well. So do not talk about your business only when you feel like honey. Please don't make that mistake. So make sure that you give it your all at all the time, like your whole life depends on it. Take effort when it comes to that. And one last thing on this one, honeys, do not make everything all about you. Meaning you only log into drop whatever content may be only available to reply, then that's it. This is not how we're doing it on social media. Please avoid doing that. Some people just log in, drop whatever the content, or maybe they're just only there to reply and that's it. No, honeys. Please make sure that you take time as well to engage to other people's content. This meaning, meaning you generally reply and then comment as much as you can. Try to make time for that as well. So, we will move to our point 3 on how to communicate with your customers and your clients. This is very important. What you say to your customers can either build or break you. Always bear in mind that there is competition. So be able to beat it while you are growing as well. So now, honeys, avoid making it as if it's about you. Avoid such statement like support Black business. Can we just not using such statement, honeys? Everyone needs support. Why should people support you only? So please be considerate when you're communicating with your clients. So be the one supporting them. Be in a position where you solve problems. Please make sure that you provide your clients or your customers with the fashion and quality style that you have. That is what they need. Solve problem for them. They've got occasions and events to attend there. They need you. Please make sure that you are there for them at all the time. They need to look up to the standard. So now, remember our business model when it comes to earn their trust, guys. Our business model is online, right? It is the order, pay, and receive method. So make sure you are visible enough to get clients that feel it easy to send deposit to you before you deliver. So if you're not visible enough, they will also doubt to be doing the business with you. So note that with that one, it takes so much honest, it takes so much courage, especially on the world we are living at with so much scams. So pay attention to that. So it takes back to say, try to be as visible as you can, either in person or in social media. And please do not make a mistake. Be transparent, honeys. Doesn't matter the relationship you have with them before business. Either they are your friends, your family, your churchmate, or your colleagues. Do not take anyone for granted. People get offended easily, especially where money is involved. So avoid such, honeys. Please make sure that always you are transparent with them. Being transparent means you communicate well with them on how and when are they going to their parcel. Do not sound desperate in the process. Maybe one says, I want them by Wednesday, and you're sure there's no way they can get them. Be transparent enough to say, unfortunately, you can only be able to get them by Friday or Saturday. Do not sound desperate because they deal with them. To be as much transparent as you can, honeys. So now, in a way, remember that way you will be trying to beat competition by being as much flexible as you can. If it takes you to leave your place where you work at to meet them halfway, please do so, honeys. It also counts. It's one of the elements that you need to consider when it comes to your relationship and your communication with your clients daily. So now, okay, let's take it to how to communicate with your team members, the most important one. the anchor of your whole business as a leader. You need to build relationship. Make sure there's no boss and employee flaw in your team. It's teamwork at all the time. As a leader, make sure your downline knows and understand that it is their own business, but not by themselves. We work as a team. In short, raise independent leaders from on-site. It's very important to let them know they can get back to you for any help, any day, no matter how independent they are. That one is very important. They must not feel lonely outside there if things are not going well. Your leaders must always be in a position to come back to you at any given moment. So now, let us move into planning and start this with your team members. Make sure that the whole team, you engage with the whole team. They know, sales consultant knows they are running for 2,500 or more, depending on how much they want to earn. Staff station need to know that they are running for 10K and more for full earning at their level. And your team leader also need to understand their target and need to know and understand their any variables levels. So planning and strategize with them how to get there consistently. You don't only strategize or plan with them only when you feel like as a leader. Consistently, so everyone you bring into the game need to get used to this. And lead by examples. Yeah, it's true. Hence, we need to lead by examples. Your team members are not following what you do. They follow what you they are not following what you say. I'm sorry, they're following what you do. So do not make a mistake of only showing them result without showing them the effort you always put in to get such result. Some leaders always showing off result without communicating the effort that is needed to put in order to get such result. Don't make that mistake again, Hannes. Some of the content you share on social media are specifically for our team members to follow. If you can look at some content that we share, if I'm out there doing my business, meeting with clients, going to drop off my pages, showing and all that one, I'm doing it for my team to show them that I'm not only saying to them they need to do that, I am myself too doing it. So it becomes easier for you to go down to talk to them because they are witnessing it. They're seeing it from you as a leader. So on team building and on incentives, try to pick incentives to take them out and have fun, work on it at all the time, which is business. So work around all challenges with your team and be positive at all the time. It doesn't matter what the challenge arrives, but make sure you work as a team and be positive at all the time. And the last one, recognition and feedback. So make sure you recognize those that reach target every month and encourage others to do so as well. Those that do not reach the target, make sure that we are there for them. They must not feel that they are not doing anything. Whatever that they bring, they need to know that it's adding to the growth of the team, and they need to do it more in order to reach their target. So, and to do so, giving feedback in business every month, and is consistently so, is a way of taking your planning and strategies with your team members. The way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing. Thank you so much, Hannes. I hope with all this content, we will face the last lap of our honey journey, 2021 and 2020. All the best. Thank you so much.